Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd talk about something a little bit more serious. So I just realised it's been a year since I bought my flat, so it's got me sort of reflecting and thinking about how grateful and fortunate I am to be in this position at just the age of 28. I was 27 when I got my keys, so I thought what I could do is just give you some of my top tips, let you know how I saved up for this flat, because it really wasn't easy. I did it all on my own, and it took quite a bit of hard work, dedication and sacrifice to get myself onto the property ladder. I hope that these tips can help anybody out there who's thinking about getting on the property ladder soon, or just needs some help or motivation to try and make it happen. Okay, so I've written down some top tips on my phone. Okay, so top tip number one, you need to save money wherever you can. Now that might sound obvious, but there's things like buying coffees, just don't do it. I literally never bought coffee, especially when at work. I might do it on the weekend, like as a treat or something like that, but you know, so many people that I know just buy them every single day, and you know, you add that up and it actually works out to be a lot of money. So yeah, don't buy coffees, try not to buy lunch out, don't get takeaways. It's just, you know, complete waste of money. You can do a weekly food shop for like £30 or £40, so why would you want to spend say £10-15 on one meal? It's just silly. So do a weekly food shop. I think that's the best way to get into the habit of not spending money on convenience food. Another thing that I did to try and save money was limit the amount of money I'm spending on rent. So rent is obviously lining someone else's pocket. You know, you don't want to make your landlord rich. You want to invest the money back into yourself, and you know, having a mortgage is the best way to do that. So when I moved to London, instead of getting, you know, a nice flat for however much a month, my sister and I rented a 1-bedroom flat. I had the bedroom, she had the living room, and you know, it's probably a bit naughty of us, but we split the rent. So literally we paid pretty much half of what we would ordinarily pay, and we made it work. And then we lived like that for 3 years, so that saved me probably about, I'd say at least £16,000 that saved me. So things like that. You know, it's not obviously living a life of luxury, but this is how you will get on the property ladder in your 20s. Okay, boost your earnings wherever you can, and that's my second tip. So I worked 7 days a week for, again, another 3 years. So I'm quite lucky where my job sort of allows overtime, so I was able to work on the weekend. But I'd probably suggest either getting an additional job or taking as much overtime as possible, or even just trying to climb your way up the ladder. You know, apply for better paid jobs. Just do anything you can to get as much income as possible. Okay, so number three, another thing when I started working in London, there's such a big culture of going out after work, buying drinks, especially on Fridays, and that is another huge waste of money, because there's such a round like culture. You'll end up spending £30-40 on a round for all these people, and then end up spending £100 in one night. And you know, you might not want to avoid being sociable, but I think just pick and choose just the social events. My fourth tip is to transfer your savings into an account that you can't easily access. So I set up a new bank account, a current account actually with Santander, and it gave me about 3% interest on my savings up to £20,000. And I didn't have internet banking for that. I didn't have a card for that. So I just transferred a set amount of money a month into that account, and I just didn't touch it. It just wasn't an option to get it out. My fifth tip is check your direct debits, because trust me, you will find, well, if you're anything like me, you will find payments going out right, left and centre that you just didn't even know about. Like I had Amazon Prime and Netflix, so I just got rid of Amazon Prime because just end up buying stuff that I don't even think I need or want. It's just because I know it's going to come the next day. The first thing that if something pops into my head, it's just so easy just to buy it because you know you've got free delivery, and it was just such a drain on my purse. So yeah, I cancelled that straight away. Okay, my sixth tip is probably try to limit your entertainment. Find cheap entertainment, go for walks. Especially if you live in London, there's so many things to do that's free. So instead of going for dinners with your friends, just catch up for coffee, and that will help you save as much money as possible so you can get onto the property ladder as soon as possible. So I hope you all found that useful. That's how I personally saved to buy a flat, but I'm sure that there are plenty other ways to save money. I probably wasn't the most thrifty. I was still going on holidays and things like that. So if you cut out holidays and, God knows how much you could save, and you could probably save it a lot quicker than I did. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions or if you've got any other tips on how to save money, leave them in the comments box below. So if you found that useful and helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more videos from me. Thank you. See you in my next video.